Welcome to the show, Put the Kids to Bed and Let's Talk. I'm your host, The Rebuttal, and today I have three special guests to talk about this topic. Introduce yourselves to the grown folks in the chat.
All right, I'll start off. My name Elijah, 28 years old. Um, Live in Mississippi. Go straight to be Pacific. Black as can be. Uh, I guess I'm single by law, but I'm taken by nature. So that's about that.
Okay, okay.
Hey y'all, my name is Bianca. I'm from the Gulf Coast as well. I currently reside in Houston, Texas, and I am also black, very black. And I've been married for almost 6 months now.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I am Justice. I'm from the Gulf Coast as well, but I live in Detroit, Michigan. I'm a flight attendant, so I do a lot of traveling. But I'm black, very black, all things black, but I love all people. And I've been in a relationship for about 3.5 years
Okay.
with a beautiful black man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
So we got all Mississippi, but we got Houston, Detroit, and the Gulf Coast. Let's go. All right, we traveling. Um, so I'm gonna just jump right into it. Elijah,
Yes, sir.
is your partner allowed to tell you how to dress and what to post on social media? And when I say that, I don't mean like controlling everything you post or wear, but more in terms of being able to voice if they feel uncomfortable about something you're posting or wearing.
Uh huh. Um, I feel like if you're in a relationship, obviously there should be love there, and with love there should be trust and understanding. Because the whole point is to make the other person at ease. And so, let's say, for example, you going out to a party and she's dressed a certain way, and you will want her to want to give your opinion on something. Like it's not a necessity, but if I'm feeling some kind of way, you will want to ask me. And so, if she posts something online and it's kind of like risque or something like that, I would like to know. Like I would like to be in that decision making somewhat. Cause like you said, it's not like about controlling. And there's nothing like that at all. It's just about consideration. I feel like if you give me consideration, that's like a form of courtesy. So yeah, I mean, I would let her do it. Either way, it don't matter to me.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Bianca? Is your partner allowed to tell you how to dress and what to post on social media?
I am going to preface this with I am married.
Okay.
So only apply what I say to my being married because me in a relationship versus me married, that's two different people.
Okay.
Um, but as far as being married, I would say yes. Because all what I've learned is with my partner is always out of consideration for me. And I can give like one specific example of when, we share stuff on post on social media all the time. And a lot of time, like when I share it, I just go to the actual post and hit share and like I say whatever I want to say. But one time I wasn't paying attention and I shared something and it only had like three other shares. So because of that, he noticed it. I didn't. And he was like, if this man, whoever this is, responds, I'm gonna have to respond back to him. So
Mm,
I quickly I quickly
mm.
deleted that because I'm not trying to have him in no mess because I shared a post that was only shared by three people. I'm used to it being shared by thousands. But yeah, that was just one example where like I understand that when he does say something, it's because he's looking out for me and for no other reason than that.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Justice? Is your partner allowed to tell you how to dress and what to post?
Well, you know what? We have a very open, beautiful relationship. So when it comes to things like that, if I wear something that's not so tasteful, I guess I should say, if
Mm-hmm.
he has something to say about it, I'm going to 100% respect that, because what we have built amongst each other is our family, and we like to represent ourselves at a nice level. I ain't gonna say a high standard like we're better than anybody else, but
Yeah.
a nice level for what works for us. So if he say, hey, that's a little bit too see-through, or that's a little bit too much around a family or at a function, I'm gonna understand that and I'm gonna rock with that, because this the person I sleep with every night. This the person I console with, converse with about everything we doing. We're not married at this moment, but we plan on getting married. So one thing we have conversations about all the time is upholding yourself as if you're planning on getting married to whoever you plan on marrying. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm rocking with what he said.
Okay. Okay. I like that. Did anybody need to add something to or ask any questions to anybody before we move on?
No, I'm good. I'm just surprised everybody got the same answer.
I'm surprised too. I was not expecting that because I feel like on social media it's this whole big thing, especially with the Kiki Palmer incident where it's like, oh, he can't tell me what to wear and he can't tell me what to do. So yeah, I wasn't expecting us all to agree.
Man, I
Okay,
forgot about Kiki Palmer. I forgot about that.
I do have a question. So when do you guys think, what point within the relationship does the man or the woman has, I don't want to say authority, but authority to tell you, hey, I'm not feeling what you're wearing? When do you guys think
Hmm.
that's acceptable?
That's a good question.
Mm, mm, I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably say about I'll probably say about 6 months. I can't lie.
6 months.
I'll
Okay.
probably say 6 months, and I'm only saying 6 months because I feel like that's a long enough time for me to know somebody like in and out. Like it could be sooner than that, but like 6 months would be like the baseline.
Mm.
And by that point we would have so many discussions about everything, whether that's religion, how you want to raise your kids, everything. And
Okay.
so yeah, I feel like that will already be talked about and discussed. So
I don't know that I can really answer that because I'm 28 too. So prior to this relationship, my last relationship would have been in college, undergrad. And as a undergrad, nobody could tell me what to do as far as what I was wearing. So, and then after that, like after that relationship, and as far as dating other people, nobody I'm dating can tell me what to do. So this is the first guy who has really been able to
Mm.
tell me what to do. But so yeah, so I can't really answer like a timeline, but I do know it's kind of like how Jill Scott said, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. And if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do.
Mm. So it just gotta come. He gotta have that right aura to tell you that. He gotta just. It gotta. It gotta be off the bat. Okay. What about you, Jess? Did you have a timeline for yourself?
Well, it actually it wasn't a timeline for me. So when we met each other, I want to say we kind of just met. It was just like we were just open to whatever, and we actually moved in with each other, which is crazy. Like 3 months in, it made
Okay.
sense for our life and our situation. So once we conjoined our lives together, it was just that's what it was, and we just worked with the kids. So I can't really see a timeline because everybody told me that we shouldn't have moved in together at that moment, and we've been together almost 4 years now. So
mm,
There you
I
works
feel
go.
great.
you on that one.
Wait, I have a comment on that. Oh
Let's
my
go.
gosh.
Okay.
So funny because we started dating February of 2022. We started building our house in May of 2022.
Dang. Okay.
We moved in together and we got engaged a year later. So I usually don't meet people who have also started living together that quickly. But yes, that
Mm.
is the same path we took essentially.
Oh, I like that. For me, if I had to answer that question, uh, it's not a timeline for me on dressing, but it's more like I see you before we get together. So like I'm judging you
Yeah.
how you dress anyway. And I'm not gonna tell you how to dress, but I'm gonna test you. Like if you wearing what I feel like not what's up around my people and all that. And I'ma just to me, I'ma just already have you in the category of like who to bring you around, or how serious I'm gonna take you by how serious you taking how you dress and respecting yourself. But not saying that you not being respectful or you don't respect yourself, but it's like a certain type of way I want my girlfriend or my wife to dress, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
So you wouldn't try to change her. You just let her be who she is.
Yeah, she just probably wouldn't make it to a girlfriend. You get what I'm saying? If it's like she just wilding out. All right, but I'll tell her I don't like what she got on if we get like say I don't know, but I would already kind of have a feel for how she dresses before we get serious anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I got one more question, or one question. And this for the ladies. So everybody in here agreed. So what qualities do you think a man needs to possess in order to be able to get that kind of courtesy from y'all?
Courtesy as in what? What type of courtesy?
The courtesy to ask of his opinion when it comes to how you dress.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go first. I guess it depends on who you are as a man, who that person is as a man. So it depends on what you're showing me, what we're developing within a relationship. Then I can give you that grace to be able to tell me who you think I should be as a woman, personally, or who you think I should not be as a woman, but what that suits us together and what suits you to make it make sense for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay,
depends on
okay.
what he is showing me
Yeah.
that makes me comfortable.
Okay.
I agree with that. And two, for me, it would also be like, what are you, when it comes to appearance, it would be, what are you physically displaying? Because
Mm.
Mm.
if you're out here looking, let's say you working out in your boxer briefs or something, like,
Yeah.
don't expect me to be all modest and you out here just showing everything. And when it comes to like specifically the post, if I see you posting crazy stuff, then don't come at me about what I post. So you get the respect that you earn. Like, you
Mm.
got to show me that you're someone who's respectable as well.
So you match energy. You're not gonna like check them. You just gonna match the energy.
That sounds so bad. No, not because at this big age, I'm not gonna match nothing. I'm just gonna leave
Okay.
if
All
I
right.
don't agree.
Okay. That's what I'm on. I'm on leaving. I ain't even trying to match. I'm trying to, complete. But anything else before I move on to the next question?
That's it.
All
Yeah, we
right.
good.
So okay, Elijah,
Yes, sir.
is there a difference to you from being insecure and having standards when it comes to dressing appropriately?
Um, yeah. I mean, I know it depends on person to person, how it can be a thin line and whatnot. But if I met you and you dressed a certain way, I don't necessarily expect you to just stop dressing that way
Mm-hmm.
because that's kind of how I met you. And so it really just depends because I watch too much divorce court for all these questions. But it's just okay. Let's say for example, if like I said, she going out, she getting dressed, she asks for her opinion. I told her like I don't like it, you need to change and whatever, and she changes. But then next time something happens, and she might not even be dressed the same way at all, but I still want her to change. Like I feel like that would be vastly different, and I feel like it would go to a point to where I would want her to conform to what I want her to wear out of my own insecurity or whatnot. Because a lot of dudes be insecure because they think their women gonna get taken or taken advantage of. They might think she's not smart enough to see, the games men play or whatever the case might be. And yeah, I feel like it can be a fine line between insecure and giving like actual criticism.
Okay.
Hmm.
What about you, Bianca? Is there a difference between insecure and having standards?
There is definitely a difference because I imagine insecure as, because I've dated insecure men, and it looks totally
Mm,
different than the standards that my husband has for me. Um, I think when it comes to insecure, it can be looking good, period. It doesn't even have to be you showing anything.
mm.
It can be you have your face is beat, you have your makeup done, your hair is laid, and he's talking about, well, where you going looking like that? Like you don't have to show any skin at all. So to me, that's that insecure side versus having a standard of, oh, like your your butt is literally falling out your skirt. I don't know if you want to walk up the house like that. Like
Mm.
there's a difference.
Okay. Thin lines, there's some thin lines in it. I think. Oh, nah, really, it's less. It's more than thin, but um,
I think it's bold. It's a bold line.
yeah, it's a bold. It's
Yeah.
definitely a bold line, and yeah. But so for me, when I hear you say that, I get what you're saying. But let's say for the last 30 days, you've been going to work a regular way, and then all of a sudden you just go to, you know what I'm saying, getting on fleek, looking like, I don't know if y'all seen that Tyler Perry movie, Why Did I Get Married?
I know it's when you
You
talk
know
about
what
when she
I'm saying?
started wearing the lingerie.
Yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it might not be how you dress, but it's like, why you just all of a sudden want to be glamorous these last 2 weeks? You know what I'm saying?
and
So,
and you can't fault, like you cannot fault a woman for wanting to. I'm like, I know that movie is probably a very bad example because she wasn't really trying to cheat,
she definitely
but you
was.
can't fault a woman for wanting to look good and feel good about herself. A lot of us, myself included, decided 2024 we're doing it up every time we leave the house, and that's
Hmm.
for us. That's not for anybody else.
Okay. So I need to lead with, so is this like a New Year resolution before I go to like wondering and pondering and stuff? That's what you're
Yes.
saying. Okay. I feel that. What about you, Justice? Is there a difference between being insecure and having standards when it comes to dressing?
Oh, you know what? If you ask me, I would say 100%.
Okay.
Because insecurities are one thing and standards are a totally different thing for me. I mean, me personally, I have insecurities. So, of course, a man is a person just like I'm a person as a woman. So, of course, he gonna have insecurities as well and standards as well because he was raised by someone different that I was raised by. So that's how life works. So with that being said, if he's insecure about certain things, I would expect those things to come out naturally early on. And if it comes out later, that's fine as well. And then as far as with standards, those things that we should set in stone very early on.
Okay.
First of all, if you are attracted to me as a woman, I should already withhold the standards that you want as a man, if you ask
There
me.
you go. There you go. There you go.
You know, so if I fall out of line and start doing something that doesn't uphold your standards, I expect you to not hold those things in and to share those things with me. So
Yeah.
now I can know. And it's up to me to decide whether I can fall with those and if I can't. So if it's your insecurities, we can work on those. Your standards, I can understand those. So I think it is a difference. I hope I
Mm.
answered it correct.
Yeah. You answered it perfect. So are you saying that you would help a man work through his insecurities? You
Yes,
willing to
I
help?
Yes, I will help a man work through his insecurities and I will try to understand your standards. But hopefully, if you have a set of standards, I already withhold those within the
Mm.
first couple of weeks or first couple of months of us dating. So you already know the kind of woman I am.
Yeah, like you kind of already know what you was getting into. Why the sudden change your heart? Or the
Yeah.
sudden one? Yeah, I like that. Um, Elijah,
Yes, sir.
two questions in one. I want you to define what you feel like an insecure person is, and also if you have ever been in a relationship with an insecure person.
Okay, I would say an insecure person is someone, no matter how big or how little I do something, is always going to be seen a certain way in their eyes. Like I'm trying to do something. Like I'm either trying to be sneaky or I'm trying to be controlling when it's really not the case at all.
Okay.
And yeah. And you said, what was the other question?
Have you ever been with somebody that was insecure?
Yeah, yeah. It was a sad case. Um, we talked about it. You know, we tried to work through it, and it took a while. I ain't gonna lie to you, it took a while, but we had got through it. It was tough. A whole bunch of questions to ask. You know, a whole bunch of reassurance to give.
Mm,
But you know, at the end of the day, they had to come to terms with what they were dealing with. You know, I could only give them so much.
yeah.
Yeah, I could only give them so much. But
Okay. What about you, Bianca? How would you define an insecure person? Have you ever been with somebody insecure? I think you answered that question, but you can speak
Yeah,
more
I
on what they was
did.
doing. You know?
um, so I guess definition. I mean, somebody who's just not comfortable with themselves. It's always their inner work, and it's nothing, in my opinion, it's nothing to do with the other person because you knew what they were when you got with them.
Mm,
Um, but I mean, examples like I already gave one, but like I know another one. Like I had I had a friend, like I said, this is undergrad now. I had a friend who had been my friend like since freshman year, who was actually also from the coast. So I would catch rides with him from school and all of that. And we've been good friends all 4 years.
yeah.
And my senior year, like for whatever reason, my boyfriend at the time, he was very uncomfortable with that. And obviously that affected our friendship. But from that, I learned that I'm not helping anybody work through their insecurities. And I was actually gonna ask Justice about that. Like, did she mean just with her partner now? Because I can understand it with your partner you've been with for years. But as far as like somebody I'm just starting to date and they're already insecure, like no, you gotta hit the dough. I'm not dealing with it.
We not doing all that.
Not doing that.
Uh, do you want to respond to that, Justice?
You know what? I'm feeling Bianca with this question for sure. So what I gotta say is with that, yeah, if I meet a person or a man, because I'm into men, if I meet a man and he's highly insecure and he's trying to knock me on the things that I have going on in my life, and this was already who I was when he met me, nah, nah, guy, I don't want to say the N word. Nah, we not doing this. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You can
Like
say
you
the
already
N
know who
word
I
if you
am.
want to, though. This is a
I
free
can.
free speech podcast. As long as you don't say like racial slurs towards other people, but you black, so I feel like you can, yeah,
Okay. Well,
get
I
that
probably
off.
say ninja. Like I got the kids around right now. Like I got the kids around. So yeah, nah, ninja, we not doing that. We
Yeah.
this is not what we doing here. Like you met me at this place. So actually, I got a story. So I want you to ask me the podcast question again, and then I'm gonna get to the story, and we're gonna go from there if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's go. How do you define somebody that's insecure? And then have you also been with an insecure person?
Okay. When I define someone that's insecure, if you have something, if that person has something going on within their lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you put that on me. Like we all have personal things going on in our lives, right? Everybody does, no matter
Yeah.
who it is. And you try to place that up on me from the history that you have with other women or other people in your life, whether it was your mother, your father, your uncle, whoever it was that made you feel this kind of way, and you put this on me instead of learning who I am. Like Ninja, you are very insecure. You are very insecure. So like don't make me feel like just because, excuse my language, your mama was a HOE, don't try to make it seem like this is me. Or your sister is living her life like this. This has nothing to do with me, sir. And I do these things because I do these things. I uphold myself as a woman for this reason.
Okay.
But quick story, real quick. I dated this guy when I lived in Houston, and he met me when I was a bottle girl. Everybody knows what a bottle girl is, right?
Yeah, you gotta have
Yeah.
confidence to date a bottle girl. You gotta have
Yeah.
some good confidence. Yeah.
Yes. So he met me at this place in my life, and he just so happened to be a security at the club that I worked at.
Oh, that's disaster in the working. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
But I like to think of myself as a, as a beautiful young woman that uphold myself as a standard, which I was about a girl. So I was out here posting pictures and doing things of that nature. But I
Hmm.
always me. I feel like that's why he was attracted to me because I wasn't associated with a lot of other men, and I carried myself this way. So
Okay.
once you start dating me and getting to know me, don't try to be insecure about me, like simply being at the club, posting pictures at the club, the DJ shouting me out, for example. You know what I mean? Those things. Don't try to ridicule me about those things because this was who I was when you was attracted to me.
Yeah.
So you are the insecure one. I am being the woman that I am today, and I'm still treating you like my man. I'm
Yeah.
still letting you know that you are my man. I'm secure with you being my man. Now you doing weird things to make me feel like I'm weird, but it's really you and you're really insecure.
Not him trying to mess up your money though.
Yeah, he was trying to mess up my money, B.
Like because look, if you haven't lived in Houston, the bottle girls they have to like promote. It gets people in the door. It's how they make their money for real.
Yeah, I feel
Yes,
like you like IG model status if you're a bottle girl.
yes.
Damn near.
And that was, yeah, that was definitely my life at that moment. So this particular guy, I liked him a lot at the moment, of course, but he was
Okay.
highly insecure because of his past relationships, and he tried to put that up on me, and I wasn't feeling it.
Dang, you know what? Sometimes as men, we don't know that we got it. Like, like we don't equate that we pulled that, even though you know what I'm saying. Like, he got the bottle girl. Everybody done shot they shot at the bottle girl, but you actually it went in for you, and you kind of forget that because now you starting to feel like you might own a little bit more. You got a little more invested, and he probably felt, I don't know, like intimidated by the club owner or the DJ or whoever. But
Hmm.
he should have he
Oh,
knew what he was getting into though. Like how you not know what's going on? Like that's a part of your life.
Yes.
dang. Can I get y'all a story real quick?
Yeah, do your thing.
Just a quick little story, man. So my last relationship, um, she was a very pretty girl, very curvy, all that other stuff. And I didn't realize how many followers she had on Instagram when I met her. And she showed me one day, it was like 100,000 something. You know, that might not be a lot for the world, but for me, I ain't never met
Nah,
nobody who
hold
had
up. You
50.
said 100,000?
Yeah.
Nah,
So
that's
I ain't
definitely
never
a
met
lot, fam. That's definitely a lot.
yeah, I ain't never
Yeah.
met nobody who had 50. So I'm like, to see all that, it was a lot to take in. But I was never like insecure about it. You know, I just thought it was just a thing because I'm not really on social media like that, so I don't really
Yeah,
care.
you feel the impact.
Yeah, and so later down the road, like we cutting off people, we decided to make it official and whatnot, and then maybe like a couple months after that, like people started popping up on her page and stuff, and like this people from the past, like that she had interactions with, sexual activities with, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
and I had brought it up as like a concern, and I didn't know if I was being insecure at the time or if I was trying to if I was just being like, hey, this is my concern that I have. Can we talk about it? And so we talked about it. Um, at first she agreed, like, I'm cool, I'll stop. But later down the road, it just didn't stop. It just kept happening, piece by piece here and there. And
When
so
when you say popping up, what you mean though?
like like people from her past will talk to her, but she will respond in a way that's like overly friendly, or like if
Like
the dude
in
was
like in the comments or like in the DMs?
like in the DMs.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If it's a comment, I'm not really caring about all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not even caring about the DM as long as it's just cordial.
Nah,
But
I'm definitely on the DM. I ain't gonna lie, I'm petty. But keep going, bro. Keep going. Petty. Said.
but and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a pretty open person to a lot of stuff. And she had asked me if she could make her OnlyFans. And and I said yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
I said go ahead. You know, I'm not really caring. I'm a pretty open person anyway. So I'm like, you know, do your thing,
Yeah.
make your money.
Yeah.
And you know, a couple months went by. I'm asking her about it. She say it's going well, whatever. And
Oh, so you ain't get a subscription to the OnlyFans?
sir, I am the subscription. I'm playing. No, I don't need all that. I'm good. I
Nah,
don't
I
need a
gotta see
subscription.
what's going on. But keep going though, my bad. Keep going. I'm making the story long.
I'm the camera guy, so it don't really matter. But
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah. And so I was taking her to work one day, and her coworker was discussing something that happened at the job that pertained to somebody I ain't know nothing about them. But come to find out, it was like someone from the OnlyFans that came from the Instagram, and she had befriended him because most of the time she's not able to really talk to me because I be at work and I can't use my phone like that. And so she befriended the guy, and they were sexting or whatever. And personally, I didn't have a problem with that because he came from OnlyFans, so he technically we already know what he want. So I wasn't really caring about that. But it got too personal. It got too personal. It was talks about me, my life, and things like that. And I was insecure about it. I can't lie, cause it's like, why does he have access to all that? And she felt like I was being insecure about it. I thought I was being very reasonable.
Hmm.
And come to find out, he picked her up one day, and they went to the club one day with her friends and stuff. And I considered all of that cheating, because like, why is he so close to your life like that?
Yeah, bro.
He should be nowhere near my life, your life at all. And so when you asked that question, that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Hmm.
And I don't know. I guess I'm asking y'all, was I being insecure or was I being concerning?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
let
feel
the.
like I just read a Reddit thread, and you basically just said AITA, and my answer would be no. Like the whole time I'm over here screaming like, why is this story continuing?
How did it get that far? Yeah. Okay.
Like, how did
Yeah.
it get that far? Like, no, I don't think that was insecurity. It was more so like, I feel like she was like, how far can I push it? How far
I,
can I push it? Oh, I can keep going. Oh, I can.
I feel
I
like you
don't think.
miss. I feel like you missed the golden opportunity to become a partner with somebody. To
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm good on that one.
I'm just saying. Feel like you missed the golden opportunity, bro. Because is she down to do that? You know, I mean, take your emotions out of it. We finna make this money for OnlyFans, and you get what I don't know. Maybe that's me. I got a messed up mind sometimes.
You
Um,
need to talk to your wife about that one. I don't know.
I'm glad I'm married because the way it's out here now is crazy. Like you, I don't think you should even have feelings if you dating now. But
Wow, that's wild. That's a whole other topic.
that's
That's a wild statement, James.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't saying like for y'all age range, but I'm saying like it's getting. You do have all these different things that coming apart. People want blue checks now. People want to do OnlyFans. People want followers. People want to be lit. It's hard. I feel like it's gonna be harder for the newer generation to find somebody with substance outside of like being wanting to be social media famous.
I think substance and real life and fake reality is like a big distance. Like people don't really understand. Like for us, I feel like back in the day, even though we grew up with the Trinas and the whoever else, like we kind of knew the difference between real life and I don't know, like fake reality type things.
Hmm.
And now it's kind of hard because we got social media that we got so much access to the people that's showing us what they think we should be doing, the tablets and the lifestyle and those type of things. So it's hard for the mothers, the kids, and all that. It's hard out here.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you want to add to what he was talking about? Did you have any? Was he insecure in that situation?
No, I think if you ask me, I think he should just go ahead and leave her.
Yeah, I think you should have just remained a partner, bro. I really think you could have been like friends with her too and moved on with your relationship. Like, but if she was like, you could have got paid for being a candidate, it could have been like a side gig. But that's crazy.
You feel like he should have been an OnlyFans partner for the girl that he liked a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
You crazy. I'm not gonna.
I'm saying to me it sound like you was dating a stripper, right?
Nah, she wasn't. Well, I mean, she's an OnlyFans model now, so I don't know what you were gonna call her, but
What I'm saying, like not saying she a stripper, but I'm saying like if you go to the strip club and start dating a stripper, you know what come with her stripping.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
She wasn't a stripper. She wasn't even on OnlyFans. She was just on Instagram.
But she had 100,000 followers. That's deep.
That don't mean nothing.
That mean a lot. That mean a
There are
lot.
plenty of people who keep their clothes on that have hundreds of thousands of followers.
Obviously, she wasn't one of them. Obviously.
okay. So can I ask a quick question real quick for Bianca?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bianca, what if you met your man and before you guys got married, of course, and he was an OnlyFans person?
Creative, something like that.
OnlyFans what?
OnlyFans person. I don't know what to say.
Immediately no.
A content creator, man. You're a content creator.
Nope. No. I don't care if it was. I don't care if it was simple stuff like him cleaning up the house. No, and no.
Okay, what if he was a chess model?
Mm.
Like he
Absolutely no.
chess. He got a 6-pack, 9-pack, whatever he working with.
Yeah.
And this is the thing he's selling. Just like women. Like
Yeah.
she got a nice set of feet. She got a nice body, for example, but she's not too overly sexual. Let's put it in a man's perspective. Would you be able to deal with that on vice versa on the other end?
And that's just because me as a person, I like the low key person. I like the person who has presence in the room, but they're low key. Like you're not gonna see them in a bunch of stuff. You're not gonna like.
Okay, so what if it's after marriage? Maybe like 3 years in.
And he decide he want to start being a test.
Hey, look, he ate that bench press going crazy, and he just like, man, might as well.
Show the world.
Might as well.
The world got to see this.
I took a vow. I took vows before God. So,
yeah,
you know, if that happened, I'd be here. We'd have to figure it out.
Okay.
Well, your husband, I gotta let him know. Hey, come on, come on now.
Cause I'm gonna move on from the question. But for me, as your big cousin, bro, I'm saying it sounds like she probably really liked you, bro. But she trying to go above and beyond for her fans. We would have just had to raise the subscription rate for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he getting exclusive and all that. We would have to raise the subscription rate. But we can move on though. That's how I'm feeling. Did we answer the question? Did you answer the question? I don't even know where we was at on the question. Did we answer all the question?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We just kind of brought it around because she asked the question, then I asked the question.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna clip your story, bro, because that's gonna go viral. That's crazy.
Oh my god,
man! Tell her to post the podcast or something, man. Let's go. But okay. Have you ever heard of mate guarding, Elijah?
What is that?
Mate garden. Okay, mate garden is when, let's say, you and your significant other out in public, right? And somebody walks in the room that you may perceive looks better than you, or that's like her cup of tea, and it kind of makes you uncomfortable, so you may like get closer to her, maybe kiss on her, rub on her or something, or kind of like do something to let that man know that he has no chance with your girl. We call that mate garden.
Okay.
Since you know what it is, has this ever happened to you? Have you ever mate guarded or been in a situation where maybe your partner mate guarded you?
When I was younger, I didn't just outright do it, but I just like let her know, like, hey, that's your man right there. Go get your man right there. Like it was kind of like petty stuff, things like that. But now, I mean, I'm pretty carefree. I mean, I'm a pretty confident person.
Yeah.
I'm not the most muscular, but I feel like I'm good enough. So, if she found somebody that was for a cup of tea, like let's say she preferred dark skin man, and I was the
Yeah.
exception,
Yeah.
I will focus on the exception, not what she favored, if that makes sense. Because like for her to date me, and I'm not her preference, that would mean something to me, and so I wouldn't let that get in my head at all.
Okay. But you have mate guarded in the past before.
In the past, yeah.
Cool. Bianca.
So, you want me to answer? Because from my understanding, it seems like it's a male thing.
I think males do it more, but women can do it too. But I think males do it more when it comes to well, I can't say that. I feel like I'm being biased. To me, I experience it more with males when I hear stories and stuff. But have you ever heard of that term, mate garden?
No, I hadn't heard it before. I just looked it up and I heard your description, and it's giving male. So, I mean, actually, I take that back. I think females do it in a catty way. Like, obviously, if y'all seen the movie Mean Girls, like, you've seen a girl be all over a guy just because another woman walks in the room. So, I mean, I've seen it, but have I done it? I don't think so, because I think most of the men I've dated,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever felt like, I always felt like, hold on, let me word this.
Yeah, look, hey, you finna get in your bag. I ain't gonna stop you though. Get in your bag.
I feel like the men I've dated, not my husband, but the men I've dated, I always felt like I was
The prize. The prize.
Go on it.
Go ahead, own it. Ain't nothing wrong with confidence. Yeah,
I'm gonna get in so much trouble, but I ain't gonna get in trouble. Ain't nobody finna check me. But for real though, because it's like, but that's just because of my taste and what I prefer, you know. But yeah, I ain't never felt like, oh, I need to worry about any girl when she walked in the room. And maybe that was my problem with dating. Maybe I should have been more worried, because those boys, I tell you. But yeah, no, I don't think I ever did it though. To answer your question.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a situation where the dude did it with you though?
Oh yeah, that's why when I read it, it made sense to me, because yes, they quick to grab your hand. And you ain't never held my hand before. Now all of a sudden you want to hold my hand? Get off of me! Unhand me!
Oh man.
That would be more insecure.
Yeah. Dang. Hit the
Yeah,
mic.
I've definitely experienced it before.
You know, that's what happened. I wanted to spin back to your ride to school.
Oh, what? What about it?
Yeah, so you feel like he was being insecure about that?
Yeah, because here's my thing. When it comes to friendships with the opposite sex,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if it's been so much time and nothing has happened, then they're literally just friends. But I know there's cases where people will turn up and marry their childhood friend. Okay, whoop de doo. But when we had every opportunity. If we wanted to date, we would have dated, and we didn't. So there was no reason for him to be insecure about
That's
that.
crazy. You know, I'm glad you said that, because now that's gonna be my next topic when I do another one. Can opposite sex be friends? I think that shit a myth, but I'm gonna let you cook with that though. You know what I'm saying? To me, that shit I'm up. Cause like, of course you ain't want to date. I'm sure he wanted to though. You know what I'm saying? Like free gas. Did you give him gas money?
I don't recall.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. He got slow music in the car. He trying to set the mood and everything, bro.
I'm not entertaining this. Justice, it's your turn.
There you go. So Justice.
I'm loving this conversation, by the way.
That's what's up, man. Have you heard of that term, mate Gordon?
Never heard of that term, but the way you explain it, the way that I can I guess answer it is that of course, yeah, fuck yes. Yes, I have definitely done that and he has definitely done it to me.
Okay.
Like
So what's your go to move when you make Gordon?
well, first of all, we from different parts of the world. I'm from Mississippi, he's from Michigan.
Yeah.
So it's like, of course, I have dated people from Mississippi that he has no clue that they existed on the world.
Yeah.
And he have dated people from Michigan that I don't even know these people existed. But he
Yeah.
has more family here because I'm not from here.
Yeah.
So we have been to places where it has been, of course, women that he has dated in the room and men that he know will be attracting me into the room. So when we get around these people, hey, I'm bad. I'm his girl. I'm beautiful. I'm bad. I'm that chick. So he gonna want to hold on tight, and he gonna want to let people know that I'm his chick.
Okay.
And when I bring him to anywhere, whether it's a poetry event, a flight attendant event, or Mississippi, oh, this is my man. I'm all up on him. I'm letting you know this is me, and he gonna let them know when I'm with him on the spectrum when people don't know me that I'm his girl. We holding each other tight, we bragging
Yeah.
about each other, and we in that vibe. And that's
So
period.
so I'm glad you said it like that because in my mind I automatically go to negative, but that sound more like a positive way you can make guard too, as in like we going to a unfamiliar place and I'm just making sure that if a person like does something disrespectful, I gave them the chance to know that this is my girl or this is who I'm with. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like marking the territory. Then if you violate, I control. So it's like more like that versus coming from like an insecure, petty, unconfident way. It's more like just, like how, marking your territory basically.
Yes, 1,000%. And I respect that a lot. Because we done been to places where because like I said, we live in Michigan. Well, we done went and he's like, okay, well, obviously we only been together almost 4 years. So he done been with women before he met me. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be like, okay, well, I know this person and I talked to this person, so this is who gonna be in here. So I'm obviously he ain't gotta let me know he gonna hold me a little tight because he gonna do that anyway. But hey, I'm gonna let you know that this is what's going on. So the men ain't gotta hear and worry about if you're single, and the women ain't gotta even question that I'm single because I'm with you.
So it's
So
really
yeah,
a form of like reinsurance.
yeah, reinsurance. And I
Okay.
don't
Would
feel
you
like
say? Oh, I was gonna ask. Would you say that both of y'all's, as far as like love languages, are y'all both really high on physical touch?
I would say that I'm a little bit more on how on physical touch, but he is as well. But I think it's more so me than him.
Mm.
But he loved me around. So I don't know what other terminology we'll use for that because he loves having me around. Even if we not touching each other, just knowing that I'm there and I'm in the area and he can call on me. He can be like, hey, my girl outside and she around. That's what he needs. Or that's what he loves, if I should say.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I asked that too because the being on each other. I'm glad you did say it from a positive side, but I also feel like, oh, that's that high physical touch, and I know I'd be like,
Oh, you don't
I'm
like
like,
being touched?
I do, but it's just like
PDA or something?
it's probably number 4 on my list. Like I think it's 5 languages, and that's probably like literally my number 4, if not number 5.
That's going
Physical
up or
touch?
down? What you mean?
Like
Down.
down, yeah, because you got your top one, and then you have
Okay.
your top
Okay.
two, and
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm. Different strokes for different folks. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else y'all wanted to add to that before we moved on?
I feel like at the end of the day, it's all about how you present it, though. Because how you execute it can mean a lot.
Yeah. I feel like justice just added like a second line to the definition. Like, I ain't think about it in that way. And it make perfect sense though. I even like that. You know, I like that in a way of showing that. Cause I think my girl, my wife has did that before, and she'll be like, you know, we holding hands because we walking in an unfamiliar place, or maybe I came a little bit later than her, or vice versa. So just letting people know before they get it confused.
Yeah.
Right, because if I can just interject for a second, sometimes we can't fault another person for being confused. You know what I mean? We have been in scenarios where it has been a person didn't know that we were together, and a woman has stepped to him, or vice versa, and a man stepped to me. And of course, we're gonna talk about it amongst each other, and we may get mad because we're humans. But it's just like, okay, well, maybe they didn't know. Maybe we wasn't showing too much physical things between each other, so they can even have the
Yeah,
understanding that we was together.
yeah,
Exactly. And like you saying that, it's happened to us all the time. And it's basically because we literally work together. And like let's say we're walking down the hall and I see somebody I know and I'm like, hey, da 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 da, and they're looking at us and I'm like, oh, this is my husband. And they're like, that's your husband? I would never guess. And I'm like, yeah, that's because we don't really
mm.
we just be we at work. What y'all want us to do?
Y'all just chilling. Y'all be about the
He was going out a little bit, Justice.
Oh, I was saying they just chilling. They be with each other all the time, so that's understandable.
Oh, yeah. I,
Yep, you get it.
I thought you
Yeah.
said something else. All right. Um, was that it? Did y'all have anything else? My bad.
Nah, that's it.
All right, all right. Man, I'm loving the conversation too. Where we at? Do you dress the same, Elijah, in a relationship and out of a relationship? So is single Elijah dressing different from relationship Elijah?
1,000%. It's always gonna be the same. That's
Okay.
probably never gonna change, honestly.
You ain't gonna add a little more cologne or anything when you single. You just is you on go the whole time. Like you just you every in and out. Huh? Okay.
I mean, that's just me all the time. Like I'm always have cologne on, or because
Yeah.
like every time I step out, I want to feel good, look good, everything.
Okay.
Like the only thing I would change our relationship, like how she gonna be. She might want you to dress. Try this dress, not dress on, but try this shirt. Do these pants like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go with the flow with what she want.
So it
But
would come from them. Like if you dress different in the relation, it'd be more like, oh, I want to see you wear this. I feel like
yeah,
you look okay.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah. Yeah. I got dressed when I got into my relationship. And it was weird about that though. I'm gonna tell you what's weird. It's like women know when women dress you because it's like when my wife will buy me a shirt, everybody compliments me on this shirt, and I be like, damn, like how the fuck? But if I wear like my shirt, I might get a couple on, but like when she give me a shirt or buy me a shirt, it's like women notice it more. I guess because it's like a woman's taste. I don't know. It's weird though to me. It's kind of weird. Was you through with the question, Elijah? My bad. I ain't mean to cut you off.
no, I was good with the question. Maybe they compliment you more because maybe that's something typically a man maybe wouldn't wear. Maybe they would wear it, but under certain conditions, you
Yeah,
may just fall under those conditions.
yeah.
Mm.
So Bianca, we got levels to it because you married. So it's like we got
Yeah.
we got single Bianca, we got we got in a relationship Bianca, we got engaged Bianca, then we got married Bianca.
I can honestly say I am literally going through this right now. I have literally been buying clothes every paycheck. But it's hard to say, I will be honest, it's hard to say if it's due to being married slash engaged or being in Houston and being in a corporate setting. And the reason why I
Mm.
say that is because I moved from New Orleans and I was in New Orleans for 4 years and I was working at a plant. And so when I was at a plant, like I had to wear the same clothes every day. So I could
Uh,
buy all the other clothes, the outside clothes that I wanted to. And I was outside all the time because I was in New Orleans. Then I got to Houston. Houston outside is different from New Orleans outside. First of all, Houston outside is expensive.
mm.
New Orleans outside is free. And all of us are from the coast. So we realized that we could literally go to New Orleans. You can go to New Orleans with no money and have a good time.
Yeah.
Try that in Houston. Try that in Houston. You will not succeed. And so like I stopped going out as much as soon as I got to Houston. That's one. The party scene in Houston is not the same as New Orleans anyway, so it wasn't going to happen regardless. And then two, being in a corporate job, like I just wanted to elevate my clothing more, so it changed because of that. And then yeah, like with being married, it's just like I do want to be more covered. I don't like when men approach me. I didn't like when men approached me when I was single. I didn't.
Dang.
I
So
was
you
ready to
had
get
to
out of a
approach.
relationship.
You had to approach them. Like how? Dang. How they?
Yeah, or I would
Dang.
just look available or be available, but I genuinely did not like when men approach me.
Mm,
So even now, I actually hate it, especially if you see I'm wearing my ring. Please leave me alone.
mm.
Um, so yeah, long story short, yes, what I wear has changed, but it's been so many variables because I moved here and got a different job, and our relationship progressed all at the same time.
Mm. That's
True
what's up.
story.
That's what's up. What about you, Justice? Is single Justice dressing different? And you got levels too, though. I feel like you have levels too. Like, so you got single Justice, right? Then you
Yep.
got first 6 months with Justice. Then you got year,
Yes.
2 year, 3 year. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
What's going on?
You know what? Definitely dressing different has changed over time. And you know what? Just because when I was single justice, my life was a lot different. It's not that I was more just open, just wilding out, trying to be like an Instagram justice, just because I was single.
Yeah.
And I was a lot younger too. I just turned 30. So when I
Mm,
consider my life between like 5 years from now, and I've been dating him almost 4 years in
yeah.
that span, my entire life changed. So before that, I'm in Houston. I'm a bottle girl. Of course, we need to show a little bit more skin to get a little bit more attention to
Mm.
gather the people to the club. You know what I mean?
Of course. Of course.
So those type of things happen. Then my life changed drastically. I become a flight attendant. Flight attendants, when we were working, we dressed a little bit more professional.
You know what
And
though? You know what? Something about flight attendant's uniform is sexy though. I don't know what it is, but like in my
okay,
mind when I see it on movies, it's like some sort of sex appeal to it. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
yes, because that's typically the standard. It's more for professional setting. They look nice, they look sexy, those type of things.
Yeah.
So in my mind, when I first became a flight attendant, I still wanted to have this super sexy look, which nothing is wrong with being sexy. Let me throw that
Okay.
out there.
Let's go.
I still wanted to have that. But when I met my man, he still want me to be sexy too. But he just kind of like, well, am I doing it for him within the house or for the people outside of the house type of situation? Because he's not controlling at all. He's like, do whatever you want to do to make you happy. But is it making you happy for the other people, or is it making you happy within our home?
Yeah.
So I kind of had to learn that balance because I didn't really have a balance with that at first. It was like lifestyle outside of the home, and then living my professional and my life that I'm developing now. So I guess that's where it is, man.
I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah.
Anybody needed to add to that or any questions that need to get asked before we move on?
Mm-mm.
Alrighty then. Next question. Is there ever a appropriate time to dress revealing in public? Elijah? Is there ever
To
a
dress revealing?
Yeah. To be sexy, to have the guns out, to have the taco meat out, whatever you want to call it. Is the
Taco meat.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's settings like you going to the beach or like that whole carnival thing. I forgot what it's called officially, but you know
Oh
where the women go out
yeah.
and they dress.
I
Yeah,
saw that. Yeah. And it was on the coast, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. They be
So
having it at
I,
different places.
I feel like with things like that, I feel like it's okay because that's kind of what goes into that.
So
So
you're
you can't.
saying you're saying in settings where everybody is kind of like revealing is when it's okay.
Yeah, if it's okay, or if it's like part of your job, you know what I'm saying?
Like
I feel like
okay.
it's okay. And really, I'm really speaking on like relationship stuff. If you single, you can do what you want to do, but
Right.
so yeah.
Okay. Bianca.
Actually, Carnival was a good suggestion. I did not know Carnival was on the coast. We may need to confer about that because why? But
What's wrong? What's wrong with Carnival being on the coast? It's the coast.
because of the tradition more so. I don't, from my knowledge, I don't know too many people from the islands on the coast.
Mars Point is an island. It's a
Okay,
bridge.
bye.
we only can travel by bridge. We not connected to the US. You get what I'm saying?
So no, that was a really good example because I do remember wanting to go to Carnival in Toronto and do that. But because other than I didn't have another example of when it would be okay.
So look, I gotta do my research when I'm asking people to come on this show, right? I be seeing you be in the gym, Bianca. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying what you wearing inappropriate. I ain't saying that, but I'm saying like you do be in the gym, so it's a lot of.
I haven't worn anything.
Okay, all right.
Or revealing. I do. So I have asked before because now they have, and I don't know if y'all have seen them. I love Gymshark, but they have these bras that are like basically like almost bikini style. I hate to say it, but that's the best description I can give. But I like that the back is out, so you can really see the muscles in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My husband was like, no. He was like, that's gonna be a no. I was like, all right. I was like, can you look at it one more time though? And he's like, nah, it's gonna be a no.
Shout out to the husband for putting his foot down, man. Let's go.
Well, that is the one time, but I will to speak on the gym culture, and this is a hill I will die on. It's gotten too revealing. It has gotten too revealing. There is no reason to be pulling up your shorts or your leggings to form a crack. Not that the leggings already have a crack or the shorts already have a back, but you're intentionally forming a crack in your butt. That's weird to me.
I thought that was just a thing that made y'all more comfortable. I never thought. I ain't really know.
Why would that be comfortable?
I don't know. I was like, maybe I don't know. I was like, maybe it's just a girl thing. I don't know. I didn't know.
No. I don't know where they're finding them. I don't know where they're finding the leggings. Honestly, I thought it was the scrooched up ones. It's not those. It's something else they're doing. I don't know. I personally, I don't agree with it. I like to see my muscles. I genuinely do, which is why I did want to get that top. But as far as needing things up my butt so my butt looks bigger, no. It's no. It's a no for me.
So it's never a good time. It's never a time to be revealing in the public.
If you're going to Carnival, I would agree on if you're going to Carnival because that is literally the custom is what they wear. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because they like naked with strings and feathers. Like,
it's beautiful.
It is though. It is because it's like you looking like at something tribal. So it don't. Your mind might go to. It might not. I don't know, but it do look tribal. Was you done with the question? My bad. Okay.
Yeah. I was done. I was done.
Oh, I got a question. My bad.
Was
Do you feel the same way when it comes to the men? Like, do you think they're becoming too? Because I'm finna hit the gym next year. I ain't doing it this year, but next year. So I'm like, what's too much like for a man as a man? 'Cause I can
I don't.
kind of see with the women, but like, what about the man?
I don't know,
I
bro.
don't think the men have that problem.
No,
And
no, they do. They do. They
oh,
do. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. So, cause I be going to the gym, fam, and it was this guy in the gym, and he okay, so I have nothing against people that against men that like other men, right? But
Hmm.
he was a man that liked other men, and he was wearing underwear, but the sports edition with no shirt, and like it just was freaking me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was like jumping and just doing the craziest shit. And I was like, that's a little too much, man. Somebody need to approach him. He doing too much. But that's
like the
just
undershorts y'all be wearing, he was wearing those,
he
but
was
without the cover up shorts.
man. He was wearing boxers. Yeah,
So
What?
legit boxers. I'm so
legit boxers.
confused.
Yeah, the
He was wild
spandex
for that.
boxers. He wilding. He was
I'm
wilding. I
getting
was
out of
like,
there.
that's crazy.
Wait, how did they allow this? That's why I'm confused.
I don't know, man. I
The
don't
gym
know.
people didn't send him away.
I don't know. Not that day. I haven't seen him in a while, but not that day. They ain't sent him
Are you
away.
in the country? Is this in the country?
I'm in Hattiesburg. I mean, I'm in Mississippi. Like, I don't know what I'm in Hattiesburg. I mean, what you.
I'm sorry. I've seen some of these gym attendants. I've seen them tap people on the shoulder about the crate. Like I've seen them get upset about the smallest of things. So I'm just trying to figure out why they let that slide.
I don't know, man. I was mad, though. I was upset. I was like, this is crazy. He, he was in there, man. It be another dude, too. He be wearing, like, leggings for men. It looked crazy to me, too. But
There's a ding for that.
I guess so. He look like ballerina pants or something. But it's crazy.
Oh,
Okay, first of all, they do make leggings for men. They make biker shorts for men, but most men cover them up with some other shorts.
That's how I feel. I feel like, but they weren't doing that. But yeah, that is what it is. Justice. We moving on and not even. Let me let you get in this. Is there ever appropriate time to dress revealing in public?
You know what? I want to jump out the limb and say yes.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm with it too. Let's go.
So, you know what? We was actually just had a conversation about this not too long ago. The most appropriate time for a woman to dress revealing is at the beach. You
Beach.
know, yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna wear a bikini, which is gonna be a bra top and a thong or some underwear, however you want to pronounce it.
So you
Now,
rocking the thongs. That's
I
what
mean,
you
hey, you
on.
can rock the thong or you can wear the regular bikini underwear. Depending on how much body you got, it may still look like a thong, right? As a woman. Now,
The thong is deep for me. I don't know if I'm letting. I don't know if we do it out of that, but hey, keep going. My bad. Keep
but
going.
look, but you could definitely have a bathing suit as a woman that's a regular bikini style, whether it's two piece or two piece thong or what, right?
Yeah.
I can wear these at the beach. I can wear it at the pool, at my home, or at my apartment complex and barbecue and all these type of things in front of my stepson, in front of my kids, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I will never wear these type of things at home. I can't wear them to the grocery store. I can't wear it outside, but I can wear it at the beach as appropriate. So it
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
a different scenario for being revealing and not revealing, you know? So I think that's a appropriate situation.
Yeah,
Or maybe
I gotta get my wife thick too with the thong. It's crazy. It's crazy.
yeah.
But it ain't crazy because like you at the beach, like you said, like it is what it is. Like I ain't judging. I ain't judging at all. That's what's up.
Yeah. And what about so I'm asking the guys this question. What about if your lady wanna get extra sexy on her birthday? How y'all feel about that?
For me, what you mean? What's she doing for her birthday?
I mean, whatever. I mean, not whatever, excuse me.
Where's she
But
going? Where's she going? What you mean?
Let
Maybe
me
it's a
answer
birth.
for you.
Oh yeah,
Was
you
it?
go, man. I'm the host. I'm tripping. You go.
Go ahead. Go.
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie. I want them men like I like to show my woman off.
Let's go. Trophy.
So I like to show my woman off. So yeah, if it's her birthday, especially, do what you want to do. As long
What
as you
a
ain't out here just
what
naked.
a
I don't really care.
what if she don't want you that though? She saying she trying to kick it with the girls, bro. Like you need to
I
sit
mean,
this
do
one
your
out. You know what I'm saying?
thing. I
Oh, okay.
mean, do
All
your
right.
thing. I mean, you my lady for a reason. If I ain't trust you, you sure wouldn't be here.
There
So
you go, bro. That's the extra There you go. There you go.
sure wouldn't be here. So, but yeah, show out.
Yeah. When you say extra sexy though, I need a visual. Like I need something to picture. Like what you mean? What you trying to say when you say extra
I mean,
sexy?
let's just say extra sexy. Sexy is like, let's say she got on a see-through top, but with a bra on, or if you real wild, some nipple covers, and
Mm,
she got on maybe some pants that's showing the crease in the back, and it's super tight, but it's a little see-through as well. And
mm.
let's say she got on the full panties instead of the thong situation. How would you
Nah.
guys feel about that?
Why not just go ahead and do the thongs? We already sexy. Would you do the thongs or the full panties?
I wouldn't do the thongs because my man wouldn't. He wouldn't
Okay. All
appreciate
right. So you want to
it.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
there's a lot of cheeks out. Yeah, so nah.
okay.
Shoot, I'm saying put them thongs on, girl, and enjoy your day.
That's what. So you
Okay.
can do that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said you missed the opportunity with the OnlyFans right there. That's what I'm saying,
Look,
bro.
man, the trust was broken. I know.
All
I ain't
right.
gonna do no business with her. The money was probably gonna be all right, but
Might
I
as well
don't
be
know,
straight.
man. I ain't want no connections.
I feel you, man. For me, man, the see through is crazy. For me, I don't know. I ain't got there yet, Justice. I ain't got there yet.
Okay.
I ain't got there yet. I might tweak out a little bit, just a little bit. Like what is you doing? But oh,
B, would you wear the see through?
I wouldn't wear it like a dress. It's not like a dress.
she said a top.
The see through top
Oh,
with the bra, the pants with maybe some whole panties on or underwear, whatever.
um, I'm trying to think because I wore a sheer dress for Valentine's Day, and I'm trying to think if it was actually see through. I want to say it had a dress underneath. But as far as top, I can get away with more up when it comes to tops because I don't have a top.
Okay.
Dang,
um,
that's crazy.
but bottoms wise, no, I'm covered. When it comes to the bottoms, I gotta be covered up. And I
Mm.
mean, and then saying beach, that actually was great because I forgot about the beach. Obviously, yes, wear your swimsuits at the beach. I forgot about that, but I'm not. I can't do the thong thing at the beach because first of all, I don't want sand getting nowhere it ain't supposed to get. But also too, I don't like uncomfortable feelings for no reason.
So that's not comfortable
Okay.
when y'all dress like that. That's not comfortable. I always
Uh,
wondered it.
y'all put a thong on and y'all let me know if y'all think it's
Nah, I
comfortable.
have no interest in even trying it.
No
He said,
comment. I'm
"No."
not even finna entertain
I
that.
just always want. I was like, it must be comfortable if they wear it. Like I ain't know. That's crazy.
No.
That's dang. That's deep.
Nah, it's for looks.
Yeah, women really believe like there's beauty in pain sometimes. So,
Yeah, I've
you gotta
heard
trust it
that.
out.
Dang. Okay. Dang. I had a question. I forgot. All right. Yeah, I through with that. Anybody else need to add something? Say something.
Nah.
Okay, let's keep it rocking. Do well. I'm gonna skip you on this one, Elijah. This for the ladies.
All right.
Well, nah, you can answer this, bro. We're not gonna do that. Do you feel the need? Do you feel the need to feel sexy and be looked at as sexy?
Do I feel the need?
Yeah,
Um, we speaking of like in a relationship or if I'm single?
in a relationship.
Um, I mean, I feel like anybody who want to feel desired.
Mm.
That's probably my main thing, feeling desired. Cause
And
if I feel like you don't desire me, I'm gonna feel like I need reassurance.
and when it does it stop at your girl, or do you need the world to also notice how sexy you are?
Nah, I mean my lady will do just fine, perfect.
Okay.
I don't need nobody else's approval for nothing. I don't even. I mean, I don't really. I don't want to say I need her approval, but if I want to spend my life with her, I want her to know that I'm sexy in her eyes. So you know, because if she don't find me attractive, she might not be able to tolerate me as much. I don't know.
And with that,
That's factual.
I just want to say, James, that was a good question.
yeah, I'm trying to make it out here in this podcast world, man. You gotta have some good questions. So
That was a
Bianca,
question.
so Bianca, do you feel that need to feel sexy and be looked at as sexy?
I will say the only time that I want to be, do I want to? Yeah, the only time that I want to be looked at as sexy. Oh, well, this is only by my husband, but the only time would be when it's time to be sexy. And I say that because this question kind of just jolted me into. I don't know if you've watched Love Is Blind. I don't know if any of y'all have watched Love Is Blind, but
Yeah,
specifically when Clay and, dang it, I forgot that girl name. The D, I can't remember her name, but it was the only black couple. Anyway,
Mm.
when she came down the aisle, he was lusting after her, and you could tell because he said something about the body, or maybe she said something about. Either way, it was like, you look fine. You look, when that's. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I would have came down the aisle and my husband would have been lusting after me, that would have been so off-putting. I would have been cringing. I want to be beautiful to him at all times. That's what I want. Beautiful. And when it comes to me posting pictures online, other people looking, they can think I'm beautiful. They better not think I'm sexy, because why are you trying to even think about sex with me? Let's not even do that. Let's not even do that. Um, but yeah, I don't want that constant lust feeling is not something that I desire. I know there are people who may feel differently, and that's fine, but I want to be looked at as beautiful, as something like that's respected, something you uphold, something you love. I don't need to be sexy all the time unless it's sexy time. Put it like that.
Okay. And when you work out, you working out for your husband and you, not to
I'm working out for me,
not
not
to
even for him, for me.
not for health, not like to feel sexy or them.
Oh no, I work out to look good, but it still comes into being beautiful in the other things that I wear, though. Is because I'm not wearing revealing clothing, right?
Mm.
So I feel like that's where that whole sex appeal and sexy, that's what it is, sex appeal. Like, there are people, like even famous people, like women who have quote unquote sex appeal. That's not what I want. I just want to be deemed as beautiful.
So beautiful. You feel like beautiful means more to a man than sexy, or what is your, why do you view it like that, or what do you mean when you say you view it like that?
Because I feel like sexy is just the body. That's
Mm.
it. There's face, there's there's beauty behind people's eyes, there's the effort that goes into hair, there's makeup, there's skin. Beautiful, I feel like encompasses more than just being sexy, which I feel like is just looking at the body.
Okay.
And that's, like I said, just my opinion.
I like that. I can rock with that. Justice. Do you feel the need to feel sexy and be looked at as sexy?
To be honest, I love what Bianca just said. It was very beautiful. But with me, of course, yes. I want my man to still have those images of me from when he first met me, from
Mm.
my first 6 months, 1 year together. Is, hey, that's my girl. I can't wait for her to walk through the door.
Yeah.
I can wait for her to get naked. I can't wait to see her. those type of things. I want him to think I'm sexy. I want him to keep having those images of me. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
like sound like somebody was getting a
Heard-
call or something. I don't know what that was.
Yes, I heard it as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I still want him to hit still have those images of me every time he see me. Because of course we are up against a lot of things when it comes to social media. We got those assets at our hands. Like he can look at, not that he's putting me in comparison to anybody on social media, but it's so much access, you know? So once he me, I want him to know that I am beautiful. I am the one. And I'm sexy as hell. So when we go
Yeah.
outside, whether I may not have the perfect body, the BBL body, or whatever it is, I want him to know that when I wake up in the morning with a little slob on my face, or I got my bunny on because I love my bunny,
Yeah.
that I'm fine and I'm sexy, not also in my exterior, but in my interior as well. The way that I carry myself, the conversations that I can with the uphold. So those type of things, yeah, I like to carry myself like that. Whether it's if he about to touch me, like okay, I'm gonna make sure this is perfect because I want him to keep that with me. So yeah, I care about that 1,000%. And the further we go along in our journey and our relationship, once we get married, all those type of things, I
Yeah.
want to keep those things attentive for him because I want him to stay enthusiastic about who I am. That's what I want for him and for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. I think that's true. Like I always felt like you had to mix it up when you with a woman like um you know when you walk in the kitchen and she you say hello, you know what I'm saying, in a different way. I'm trying not to like you, but you know what I mean. Like y'all walking with your whatever you got on, and the man walk through and bow. It'd be like yeah, and I think a woman appreciate when her man makes her feel sexy.
We do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes I need that. I need that. I need to know that if I take an hour to put my makeup on, please let me know I look fine as fuck. Period.
yeah,
Yeah. If I got on my gym pants, let me know my booty look big. I need that.
yeah.
I want
Exactly.
that.
Yeah,
I know that I love myself a whole lot. Like can't nobody take the way that I love myself at all. But the way that my man gives me the reassurance, I need that as well. And I'm not embarrassed to say that at all. I want his reassurance because this is the only man that I'm setting eyes on. And I should be the only woman that he's setting eyes on as well. So I'm not looking for an outside man to give me the reassurance I needed from the home life. So yeah, let me know I'm fine. Let me know I'm sexy all the motherfucking time because I can cuss on here. Let me
yeah.
know that.
Can definitely cuss
Yeah,
on her. It's just
I
Period.
hate
the
cussing.
the
I hate
kids.
cussing in front of people I can't cuss in.
Yeah, the kids in bed. That's why you
Yeah.
put the kids to bed already. That make me. So you just made me add another question. So like, cause I get what Bianca's saying too. Like beauty for long term, a man has to see you as beautiful too. I think for him not to just objectify you all the time and just use you like a battery, and when it run out, he throw you away. Like I think it's like I don't know if she meant that, but like that's what I kind of heard when she was talking too. But
Yeah, I think that's yeah. You caught it because I'm like one day I'm gonna have kids. I need you to still,
mm,
you know.
some people get final with kids though. Some people don't, but some people get final with kids. Seen that.
Be optimistic. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you work out, so that shouldn't be, But so okay, with y'all the way y'all answering it, does so what about when you do have kids and you do get a little older? Do you think him saying you sexy gonna mean as much as other people viewing you as sexy? If that makes sense. Like, is it still gonna have the same value, or is it, you know what I'm saying? And be like, well, he just saying it because I'm his wife or I'm his girl, but I don't feel it when I go to Walmart no more. The man ain't looking at me when I walk by. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that happen? And I don't even know how you can answer this a lot. I think we gonna take the back seat. We gonna start
I
it off with
mean,
Bianca, but you can answer it though. Do your thing.
all I really can say is that there's other way to affirm and reassure somebody that they sexy in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you're getting a little older, you gain a little more weight. Y'all might not be having sex as much, but if y'all still holding hands, y'all still kissing, y'all still kissing each other on the forehead, like reassurances that way. I feel like that can keep the sexiness going in a way.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm out the game.
So yeah, so
I don't know. That's a tough question. Like, part of me is like, I'm trying to think about it now, about those days when I don't feel so hot and he does reaffirm me. Um, I feel like his reaffirming is great, but I feel like it's more so how you feel about yourself, because I'm thinking, like I said, about those days, like when, if I don't feel good about myself and he says something that's like to reaffirm me, like, oh, you look great, it's nice, but I'm the one who's uncomfortable with myself. So
mm.
it's not really doing as much as if I were feeling good about myself. So the question is hard to answer.
Mm. I don't think it's hard. I think it's just hard to admit that yeah, the world play a part. That's what I think.
Well, I
But
don't think the world play a part though.
not right now because the world's so easy to get that from. Like it's already there. But
See, I think,
you get what I'm
here's the
saying?
thing. I think the world makes it worse. I mean,
Oh, okay.
like if I go on Instagram, I could go right now and see 10 people who I think look, whose body is way more amazing than mine, even with my working out, right?
Yeah.
So the world can't really make me feel okay about my body. Like they can't. They can
So
tell me I look good all day long. That's not gonna make me feel okay.
it don't
I
make
have
you
to
feel
make myself feel okay.
okay. I'm gonna let you rock with that because you and I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm gonna let you get, you got that. Uh, what about you? What about you, Justice? How you feel about that?
I need the question one more time, if you don't mind.
Nah, you
I
good.
think I got an answer, but I just want the question one more time.
So the farther you get in life, the more you age, the nature is taking its course, and like you ain't getting that same when you walk in the store, the person at the door or whatever, them little beauty perks you get now. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And even though your man's still like, yeah, you sexy, baby, but is it like sexy to me? Or would that start to mess with you, or would it still mean as much? Him saying you sexy when the world not really giving you that sexy as much as you was when you was younger, type thing.
Well, you know what? What it is, what happened with us is that is just more so within me. So it's like how I feel about myself. Like I said earlier, I need his affirmations. I want his affirmations. I desire those things.
Yeah.
But how I feel about myself is solely within how I feel about myself, because I'm within my own mind every day, all day. So it's like, yeah, I may need that and I may want or desire those things, but it's just like if I feel like I look like shit or I don't feel good, whatever it is nothing that he can say to overcome those things. Now he can do things to make me feel like, hey baby, you got to get that together. Like I think you beautiful. Why are you worried about the people on social media? Why are you worried about all these other things? Like, hey, I'm telling you that this is what it is. Now that can make me dig deeper within myself and start to look for who I am. So I guess it's just more so like with that, it can work, but it depends on have I been working on myself.
Okay.
Now, see, Justice then gave you the same answer.
It's to
I said the same
it's
thing,
to
P.
it's to be expected. It's to be expected.
But I think the problem is you as men, and
Hmm.
I don't have a problem making this generalization because I feel like it's true. I think you all think that the compliments we get I think y'all are like, I think y'all think they matter more to us than they do, if that makes sense. Because I feel like y'all see thousands of likes, hundreds of likes, and they're
Hmm.
like, y'all are like, oh, she should feel great because she got this and she gets complimented all the time. That don't mean nothing to us if we don't feel good about ourselves.
Yeah, nah. I agree with you with that part. I just think let's say you used to going to the club and the security officer like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just give me five, you know, I'll let y'all in. Y'all looking good tonight. Y'all come back. You come back now, he on some shit like, nah, y'all gotta sit in that $20 line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the world just like I feel like, yeah, the compliments don't mean nothing because you get them so much, and I'm just beautiful. Like even you said, like you was always kind of the prize, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like once that kind of die down, you might have to rediscover your identity, or you might not. I don't know, but I'm saying I think I just remember the Aisha Curry and Steph Curry thing. I don't know if y'all remember that, but she was just saying like she felt like she wasn't sexy to men anymore. Like she lost her
Oh, I
sex appeal.
do. I do remember that. I remember y'all dragged, well, men dragged her. I won't say y'all, but
I
yeah, I
Nah,
don't.
remember that.
it made me
Nah, nah.
understand women's nature a little more. I was like, oh, okay.
No, please don't make that the standard.
You need to change that up, boy.
Like,
Please don't make that the standard because we all don't think like that. I definitely don't. I don't. The compliment. The compliment started slowing down once I put a ring on my finger. So it
mm.
don't matter.
You think so? You think the compliments just started slowing down once you put a ring on your finger?
Yeah, it don't stop them all, but it definitely slowed it down.
Okay. Okay.
But I mean, I feel like I remember the Aisha Curry and Steph Curry situation as
Yeah.
well, and it was just more so like, to be honest, I understood what you were saying. I hate to say that, but I get
See,
it. I feel bad.
Justice gonna keep it real. You know, that's that Mars point coming out. You know, she's gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She gonna, yeah. Mm.
Yeah, my man is near, so he probably looking at me sideways. But I definitely understand.
He said, "Not you agreeing with Aisha. What is going on?"
We have heated conversations about stuff like this all the time because we be trying to dig into this dialogue, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with that, it's just like I get what she's saying. Like I feel like she felt the wholeness of her man, right? He
Mm-hmm.
loves her, he endures her, but she just kind of like, okay, well, I was more attractive to multiple people. I felt like this high. I felt this sensation of people giving me these compliments. So now
Mm-hmm.
it's not that I don't feel good. It's just like I remember where I felt different.
Yeah, like imagine he acting up and you can't drop a picture no more. They get like 1,000 likes or 250, 200 likes no more. They is 10 and 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it'll feel like you losing a part of that power that you would have as in being like a sexy, beautiful woman. But that might sound sexist as hell. I don't even know. But I just be thinking like women value vanity in a way.
Hmm.
Okay, y'all gonna let me rock with that. Let's go. All right. Ain't no
Okay.
rebuttals to that. Let's go.
Wait, what was my call had dropped? What happened?
You know, Justice had kept it real, you know, and said that yeah, she understand why he should carry coming from. And
Oh, you had agreed.
yeah, she felt it. So, Mars Point Ghost say a little different. But
I think
What the
I think before my call had dropped, I was trying to say that I feel like that was specific to Aisha because Savannah James still gets compliments. Like, let's be for real.
do she? I don't even know what she look like. I mean, I know
Yes,
what
you
she
do.
look like, but I
Savannah
don't think
James
about.
gets shared all the time.
Mm,
I feel that if I can interject, I feel that she does have. I love Savannah James and I love um Stephen Curry's wife. What's her name again?
Aisha.
Aisha Curry. I love both of them. But I kind of like get what she's saying because we got to think about one was in the limelight and one wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So we have never heard about Savannah James being in the limelight at all.
yeah.
We Aisha Curry already had her own light before she married him.
Oh, she
Mm.
did.
Yeah, she was on Deal or No Deal.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
I didn't
crazy.
know
I
that.
didn't even know that. But that
yeah.
makes sense though. That makes sense.
That's how she was. Well, don't let me speak too highly because we're all on the podcast. But as far as I know, that's how like he was able to interact with someone like her, right? Because you
Yeah,
always got to think about how
yeah,
these
that
women get
status.
likes. Yeah, how they got these status. So
Yeah,
she's a great woman. So I get what they saying. Like it's just kind of like if you used to this certain amount of attention, now you got the attention from one man, and we want this man to uphold the same amount of attention that even though it probably been fictional attention from 10,000 people on social media, we still desire the same thing because we are humans. And that's what got you going as a woman, and that's okay, but you got to learn how to live with this lifestyle and that lifestyle and wonder what's real and what's fake.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Hey, we here, man. Before we move on, is it anything y'all want to add to that?
Mm.
All right. And so I got like three more questions. Are y'all pressed for time? Do we need to like do a wrap up question, or are y'all still good to rock?
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm gonna cry in the morning, but I'm good. I'm having fun.
All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Elijah,
Yeah.
is your partner allowed to dance with other people in the club?
We talked about this recently too. I would say, you know what? Okay, so originally I said yes. Originally I said yeah. I mean, you got the green light. We
Okay.
kind of just like we kind of more so talked about what we would do instead of if we would do it. So like it would be like the twerking or like hands on the hip type thing.
Yeah.
And I said, you can twerk or whatever, but he can't touch your body, you know what I'm saying? You can't do none of that. I don't really rock with none of that.
So
And it was vice versa with me. Like I'm not gonna be touching nobody, I'm just gonna be enjoying the view and we gonna come back together type of thing.
so she can dance, but not dance with other people. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, she can dance with other people, but they just can't touch. Like she,
How do
we
you dance without touching when you twerking?
see that's the thing. Is like I don't know, air hump or something. I mean, he ain't. As long as
So
there
it's
ain't no
like a
touching.
stripper, like you can't touch her. You can throw money. Like I'm trying.
What's up with you? What's up with you and the
I
strippers?
don't
But
know,
yeah.
bro. You just ever since you said OnlyFans, I'm stuck on strippers now. Uh, okay, so you saying there's boundaries to it, but that's so okay. Keep going. I'm gonna spin back to you. I'm gonna let you finish your thought.
Yeah, we had we put boundaries on it because like I said, I'm a very open person, so
Yeah.
um yeah, as long as there's like no like there can be interactions, it's like talking or like maybe like doing a certain dance move together, but like just no, just not a lot of touching.
So that
And
like,
honestly,
oh my
and this
bad.
was mainly for like a man to woman interaction.
Yeah,
Like if it was a woman to woman, we kind of agreed like
that's
I don't
cool.
really care. You
What
can
if
just do
she?
what you want to
What
do.
if she dressed like a dude though?
What if she dressed like a dude?
What if the girl is dancing on your girl? The girl is dressed like a
Oh,
dude.
oh,
Does that make it different?
um, nah. We just said, do your thing. As long as it ain't no like overtly crazy shit,
Okay.
like touching on the, going under and rubbing on the kitty cat and all like that. We ain't playing all that, but
Okay.
Like, the other lady can smack some booty or like,
Yeah,
twerk with her, things like that. But like nothing like overtly sexual.
bad, bad. Um, is she allowed to post twerking videos on social media?
Oh yeah, yeah, she can do that. I don't really be caring. I mean, the type of women that I tend to the type of women that I tend to get usually have like curvy physiques anyway. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like even if you put on something that's like revealing, not revealing, but like covered up, it's still gonna show. So it's kind of,
Mm.
so I don't really have a problem with it. I mean, I kind of took it as like that just come with the territory. So I've kind of like grown tougher
Uh,
skin in that way.
when they twerking on their videos and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it's like, I don't really got no problem with it.
let's go, man. Hey, shout out
And
to you, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, it can be like a thin line. Sometimes like if I didn't feel easy, if I didn't feel secure in any kind of way, none of that
Yeah,
will be going on. I promise you, nothing.
yeah. Hey, man,
But
I feel you.
but that's just my normal though. You know what I'm saying? This might other people might not agree, but that's just how I'm rocking.
Man, I'm so glad that you said that you cool with all that because I might be a prude or something, but I'm glad that you like because I like the different perspectives and you make it sound cool. I'm like, dang, maybe I'm tripping, but nah, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Bianca, uh,
Oh,
is your partner allowed to dance with other people in the club?
we don't go to the club, but
Yeah, I don't either.
um, what I was gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say that I he's allowed to do whatever I would do, and so I was generating a list of dances in my head. So I have a lot of male friends, so our interactions in the club would consist of the kid and play,
Okay,
um,
kid and play.
Soldier Boy, crank
Okay,
that.
okay. Still
We
safe.
can
We safe.
swag surf.
We still safe. We safe.
We can do the electric slide, like or
Okay.
even some Dolph. Come on, I love Dolph. We start rapping, you doing your rapping in the club with each other,
Yeah.
that's cool
Mhm.
too. But
So
that's the extent, really.
so when sexy red come on, they be like, get it sexy. You gonna move out the way. That's what you saying.
What's gonna happen when that come on? Do they twerk to that song?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the
Oh,
national anthem. Or
see,
maybe you're more
I'm
familiar with Juvenile back that thing up. Maybe so
okay. And if that comes
you
on,
moving out the
I'm
way.
gonna dance
You gonna
on my female friend,
okay. Okay.
who is straight. My straight female
Is he
friend, but
allowed to get in between y'all? All right, is he got to stay by you?
get in between. How would he get in
I
between
don't know.
if I'm
I
in
that
her?
my mind crazy. I be thinking
This
about
man
stuff.
said, get in
I
between. He
don't
not
know
no
what I'm talking.
sandwich.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I mean, if he's there, then I'm dancing with him. I thought he wasn't there in this scenario. That's what I thought when
Nah,
you
he
said
there.
dancing
He
with him.
there. Okay,
Oh, I'm dancing with him. Yeah.
but he can't dance with other girls while he at the club or if he at a bar or something or whatever. Like you not with
He could
that.
do hey, he could do that list, that kid and play, the electric
Okay.
slide. This crank
I'm
that.
glad y'all got a agreed upon dances he can do with other. I like
We
that.
we don't. We don't. But that's
Oh,
that's the thing though. He does not go. So if he were to go, that's the only thing I can imagine. I
well,
don't
back where you was relationship Bianca, undergrad Bianca.
uh-huh.
Was they, you know what I'm saying? Was your partner at that time allowed to, enjoy twerking without you?
Um I I
Oh my.
um we were allowed to do whatever in undergrad. Shoot. Undergrad, you know what? Let me let me stop. But let me just say this: undergrad relationships, uh, 6 times out of 10, are not necessarily real relationships. So
Dang. Okay. Shout out to all the college kids that may hear this. Your relationship not real, according to Bianca.
False hope.
It's bound to fail. It's bound.
Look, I said 6 out of 10. I said I gave 4 people.
Oh yeah, you did. So you might be in there for. All right.
Move to justice. Go on to justice.
That's deep. And so right before, so you wouldn't do a twerking social media video is off limits for you too. You wouldn't do that.
Oh, that is absolutely off limits. I wouldn't dare.
What about yoga though? I feel like
Huh?
yoga. I feel like a lot of girls getting away with the yoga.
What?
A
What does
yoga
that mean,
video.
yoga?
Them cat poses and dog poses or whatever you
It's where
call
they
it.
it's where they seem like overtly sexual in the
Yeah,
pose. What you talking about?
yeah.
Yoga isn't overtly sexual.
Man,
What
No,
y'all?
no,
you
I'm
ain't never
saying like
seen
how
that the
he
yoga
takes it.
videos.
I haven't seen any sexual ones. What side of social media are y'all on?
TikTok, here you go. TikTok, they got the yoga videos.
Nah, I
I
haven't
think
seen
they
those.
they service the men more things than they service the women.
Oh, my
And
algorithm crazy, huh? Okay, that's what it
yeah,
is.
that's
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
need a
trying to
reset
I
on
need
that
to
one.
reset my algorithm. So, all right. So, Justice, is your man allowed to enjoy twerking without you at the club?
Of course not. Hell
Oh,
no, heavens no, all that.
mm,
No.
mm.
So, I didn't really have no restrictions on the type of man I was gonna be with until the type of man I got with.
Okay.
So, with that being said, is that he had went out to the club with his brothers because he got 3 brothers,
Okay.
and I was out of town at work, and he had let me know they was gonna have a good time, yada yada yada. Girl danced on him, and he told me about it like very casually, like, yeah, this girl danced on me, we had a good time, with the woo, and I'm like, somebody danced on you, like, how does that work?
Yeah, how that work?
And I'm thinking like back, I don't all you guys are from Mississippi, so y'all remember Tiger Town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to
Yeah, so
Tiger Town, Bianca? Did you go?
No, I did not
I
go to
had a
Tiger Town.
strange feeling that you ain't go, fam. All right, let's keep going. I'm just messing with
so Tiger Town days when people doing the crybaby, pussy
you. The
pop,
crybaby
whatever.
was crazy.
It was crazy. The
That
sandwich,
was crazy.
all that.
That's
So I'm like she like dancing on you, like rubbing up against you, like that's way too much. Like that's not sound like something that I would be comfortable with at all.
right, right.
And so once I told him, he was like, okay, I don't think he really understand fully. I don't really want to speak to him too much. But I think he was just like, okay, well, if you don't like it, then okay, cool. Well, I ain't really gonna go to the club that much then,
Cause they
because
like,
that's what we
yeah,
do up here.
yeah, what I'm supposed to do, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it was that type of situation because he like that's what we do up
Yeah,
here.
what we
Like
do?
yeah, you out with the boys or the bros, whatever, and the women
Yeah,
gonna dance on you.
yeah,
So, nah, ain't none of that. Like, I'm not gonna be grinding up on a man, me personally, because after that, they might want my phone number. They might want to see what I'm doing after. If I'm with a bunch of single girls, they might want to entertain him, and now I'm giving the expression that I'm available. So I
yeah.
wouldn't do that, and I definitely don't want my man out here doing anything remotely close to that. So nah, I'm not with it.
I respect that. What about twerking videos? Are you allowed, or would you, or do you post twerking videos?
You know what? So before I met him, I have been on a couple of vacations where I was with the girls, and it may have been a hot song, or it don't even matter the song. It could have been Juvie 99s in the 2000s.
Yeah,
And we on vacation, we're dancing, we're having a good time. That's something I want to post. But now, within us being together, because I did have a video within our first year where I was doing this without him because he didn't go on the vacation,
yeah.
and he was just like, kind of like, whoa, that was a lot. I wasn't expecting that. Like, what you wanted from that? What was
Yeah,
your intentions? Type shit. And
yeah.
I'm like, I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun with the girls. So I guess it just depends on if my partner think it's tasteful.
Mm.
And I really gotta reflect on myself as well. I can't just put it all on him. And I think it was appropriate to post it because I can do it and record it for the memories all day in the archives for
Right,
our.
right. Archives.
But did I think it was tasteful to post it on social media? And if I thought so, what was I looking for to gain from that? So it just depends on what we think is a collective. Because even though we're not married at this moment, eventually we are going to be a solidified union, which we're already a union, but we're going to be a union as far as marriage. So we're gonna have a conversation about that. We're gonna converse about that and
Mm.
figure it out.
There you go. There you go. So you answered the question. So I'm gonna spin back in reverse. Bianca.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I mess with Bianca though, man. She funny to me. Have you had to do the post and delete or the post and the husband on some like what you got going on with that?
Where I posted something or where he's posted something?
You posted something and he was just kind of like, hey, nah.
No, actually, like the only time that's ever happened is with that when I shared, like I said, I shared that post that only like three people shared. That's the one time it's ever happened.
You
I
was
want to say
on
with huh?
you was on that post?
No, I had shared a post where somebody said something I don't know, but it was only three shares on it. So like, if somebody would have viewed their shares, they would have saw that I shared it. Whereas I thought it was a post that was shared by like thousands or something.
Okay. I think I'm
But
kind of getting it. Let's go. You was gonna say something else.
I'm trying to think. I want to say because I was trying to make this relevant to me when you asked the question. I think the only way it would be relevant is with like the gym videos I post. But
Oh, okay.
like I know better. I guess I could say I know better than what not to post.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he has ever like checked me on any of them. Like I feel like the easiest way that people are kind of like trying to garner attention when it comes to those gym posts is like they'll film from behind. Like if they're squatting, they'll show you from the back,
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
do your thing, don't bother me none. But me as a person who is filming myself for my own gain to see my form and to see how I'm growing, I know I would look better to film from the side because from the side I can see my actual squatting form. And from the side, that's not going to be like, oh, I'm trying to gain attention and get people to look at my butt. You know what I'm
Dang.
saying? So yeah, I don't think it's ever
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever had to post and delete anything. Now, I did post and delete from my bachelorette party, but it wasn't because
Uh-oh.
of me. It wasn't because of me dancing provocatively.
Hmm.
It was more so I was wilding out, and I shouldn't have been that. I shouldn't have been that drunk. I shouldn't have been that tipsy. But
Turned up.
yeah, I shouldn't have been that turned up. Nah, but that's really it.
Okay. Ha- so for me it sounds like Elijah, you are a more open guy. So have you ever had to check something with a post that was doing too much or
um,
you was like, nah.
um, see, this is where I feel like something wrong with me. But nah, I kind of just been chill. I ain't never
Uh,
really worried about it.
don't judge yourself, bro. Like if you were open dude, you confident, you good. Don't let me poison your mind, bro. Um just you know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
works for you works for you. That's what it really come down to. Your standards, your rules. Um, you know, that's what it is.
yeah. I just be having to make the bridge between like being as open as I am and like setting boundaries because things can get slippery fast.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
they
so
can.
yeah.
They can. Next question. Is your partner allowed to like others people pictures that may appear provocative?
Mm.
That may appear provocative.
Yeah.
Um, mm, this like random people or like people she might know.
That one sound worse than the other. So
Hell yeah.
either one though, but yeah, either way. Either way.
Mm, I mean, if it's like, let's for example, if it's a celebrity, I mean, it's a celebrity.
Okay. Yeah, you
I
like she
think we
ain't really
all
got no
kind of.
shot. The one with 100,000 followers might have had a shot though. And no cap. But I get
I
what you're
mean,
saying though. Like it's somebody that she knows she can't really have no contact with. It's just
yeah, it's more like a
celebrity
fantasy than
crush thing.
anything, or
Yeah.
just like being a fan, you know.
Now we
But
talking. We
like,
talking about you know
yeah, I mean,
Jerome from down the street or something. Jerome and
yeah,
what's his
if
name?
it's Joe, if it's Joe at Burger King, I mean, I don't know. I might not like that, especially if I see him every day. I don't know, cause this is gonna be an ego thing. I might feel like he has a one up on me, and I know it's crazy to say, but that's how I would internalize it.
Nah, I wouldn't even say that's an ego thing, man. I think that's just like what's going on? Is you shooting your shot? What's going on? That's how I'm
Yeah.
looking at it. But
Well,
so you wouldn't be okay with that? Is that what you're
I
saying?
don't. Yeah, I don't think I would, cause like I said, I don't really be on social media anyway.
Yeah,
And like the conversation that I would have, she wouldn't want me to do like she wouldn't want me to just like like these women's photos and like because she would think it coming off as thirsty or
yeah,
trying to you know gather attention and things like that.
yeah.
So that's just more of a I wouldn't do it because she wouldn't want me to do it and vice versa. So
Bet. Bianca,
I feel like my answers are so boring. So I'm gonna
they
I'm
born.
gonna I'm gonna switch this up and just to refer back to past because currently I it's not that I don't care. I just don't see it being an issue. I don't see it being a thing on my side or on his side
So
because
you meaning like
it's
he wouldn't
what
do it, or you wouldn't care if he did it?
I'm not gonna say never. Like I wouldn't say he wouldn't do it, but it's kind of just like it wouldn't it wouldn't really affect me, but also like I don't think he would because it's just
So
not in his character.
so to me, okay. And you can tell me to shut up at any time, but I gotta pick on you now. So, all right.
I had a non-boring answer too. You don't have
you should have said it out.
so do you want me to ask the question? I'll let you rock out with the
now I want to hear what's the question.
okay, all right. So to me, you making me think that Tyler Perry movie when he was like rich and he was finna marry Gabrielle Union, but the cleaning he ended up being with the cleaning lady. I think it's like Good Deeds or something like that.
Oh, uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And a part of what I saw from that movie was that Gabrielle Union trusted him so much that she didn't even get bothered by things he did because she felt like she knew him, she knew his character. He don't cheat, he don't do that. Like, is that how you see your husband? Or are you saying like I know he not like that, he ain't on that?
It's kind of like and this kind of goes into my other answer. I feel like you kind of know what your person, quote unquote, whoever you're dating is into.
Okay.
Like the most recent, I would go back to like the most recent guy I talked to. If he were liking some pictures, oh no. Oh, absolutely not. Would not be okay with it because I know his character. I know he trying to do something. I know he gonna slide in them DMs. I know it means something. You know what I'm saying?
How did you know? How did you know?
'Cause you can tell, like you can tell when you dating somebody who's hypersexual or when they're hyper like lustful, hyper into what Instagram models got going on, all of that. Like you can tell. Like nah, you don't need to be liking nothing. You need to be sitting down reading a book, like you
They put him
versus
on book duty. It's crazy.
somebody who's like chill,
Okay.
like it seemed like Elijah's really chill, for example. Like he just seemed chill. So
Okay.
him liking some pictures, it just seemed like it wouldn't be much of a bother as if it's somebody who like, Lil Baby who done cheated on Jada 15 million times.
Mm,
He need to be single or something.
mm.
Something wrong with him.
Okay, so you feel like your man, the man that you with, he's more of like a respectable, he's
Yeah,
character. He's not like
chill. Yeah,
hypersexual into like just okay.
yeah.
That's nice. It's real nice. What? So what was so? But your the guy before him, he was more like on the other side of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So if he like somebody, is your husband from where you from?
No, we not.
Okay. Well, he probably like. But if you saw him liking somebody, the child like a mutual acquaintance to, and she got on some gym short clothes or something with the cuts in it and stuff, you ain't gonna take no. You can be like, oh, he's valuing her form. She was showing good form, and that's why he liked it. That's how you would.
It could be that they're friends because we have a lot of mutual friends because we went to school together, and
Oh,
that's
okay.
on the female side and male side. So it could be like they friends, so he's supporting his
He's
friend, or
just
it could be
showing
like,
love.
yeah, it was a great video or whatever.
Mm.
I try not to think. I try not to take things personal. They always say don't take things too personal or think too much about them.
Yeah.
Just is what it is.
Yeah, I'm petty as hell. I gotta grow up. I'm petty as hell. Justice is your man. Huh? He talking to
She
me?
ready? She ready for you?
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. So look, is your partner allowed to like other people's pictures that may appear provocative?
Okay, you know what? He's not a big social media guy at all. His big
Let's
thing is
get it.
like YouTube. He's heavy into sports.
Okay.
So, I guess I would say that we have had these conversations because he is a little bit on Facebook, but not too much. But if it's somebody from like back in the past, like I don't really care about those type of things because he's not really on there.
Okay.
So as far as with me, I mean, I might like somebody's picture. Like, let's give you for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know you from as far as my childhood friend, oldest brother. That's all I
Right,
know you.
right.
So if I like your picture, whether it's you by yourself or you and your wife and your kids,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just liking the picture. And if for some reason he so happened to follow you and he see that I liked it, what's the problem with that? So I can't be the same way on him that I want him to understand me.
But it's provocative pictures though.
When it comes with provocative pictures, I don't know, because I guess we ain't never had the situation. But
How
I guess if it's just a bunch of random people,
random but
maybe I
able to.
to access.
Yeah.
So if it was like a lot of people from the D that I know that he knew of, I would feel some kind of way about it. I
Okay.
wouldn't like I wouldn't like it. If we was out and we was always doing our thing and we had access to these type of people, whether it was my friends and they posted provocative things, I wouldn't like that. It's
Okay.
like, first of all, why are you even following them? And then second of all, why you feeling need to like all their pictures? He shouldn't even be following them if that's the case.
I agree.
Yeah, but if it's for like childhood situations, like Bianca was saying, they got like some of the same friends that they grew up with. That's totally understandable. But our situation is just a little bit different. But if it's people we ain't got access to, why not?
There you go. This is my last question, then we'll do closing remarks. Here you go. Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you introduce your partner to somebody in public that's of the opposite sex or just the sex she attracted to her, and later on that person sends them a friend request. Are they allowed to accept it? And this is the person you introduced them to, like you not their friend. Y'all just like kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't like your best friend or like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even never been to your mama house or something like that. So
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be of anything to me. Like it will only be a problem if it becomes a problem. I mean, until
Okay.
then, I mean, it's cool. Like I'm gonna just take it for how I can only see it.
Okay.
And if I knew like the type of timing he was on, like before I met him, or if I like heard about him along the way, I wouldn't even be near the man. Like that's just how I move. So yeah, and like even if it was like the other way, if she introduced me to one of her acquaintances and whatnot, and they send me a friend request, I'm gonna ask her. Like I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna ask her. Like, hey, is you comfortable with this? So, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna accept it anyway, cause I really just don't care like that. I just don't be worrying about all that. But yeah, I wouldn't care. It wouldn't be that big of a deal to me.
There you go. Um, Bianca.
I You said it's not a friend. It's just like an acquaintance.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have
I
had
mean,
like two had an English class together or something. I don't know. You
I
said, hey.
can't control. I mean, can't control. I'm not going to control who he does and doesn't add or who he does and doesn't follow. However, I'm looking at her sideways because why are you trying to friend my man? That's weird. That is weird behavior. Are we
I'm
friends? Like, if
I'm
we not
glad
friends,
I'm glad you said that. That shit is weird, man. Stop doing that weird ass shit. Keep going. Keep going.
because if we not friends, it doesn't make sense. And honestly, he he hasn't said anything to me about it from my people, but because like I said, we're from different cities. So his city is still in Mississippi, but his city, men will add me from his city. And I'll be like, who is this? And he'll be like, some weirdo from high school or some this or some that. And I'm just like, I just let it sit there because why are you adding me? Y'all not even friends. So why are you adding me? And I feel the same way if a girl was to add him and we're not even friends. Like, what you doing?
You're a real one. I like that. There you go. Hey, you kept it MP then. You kept it MP then.
I'm not for the play.
uh,
Oh man, so Justice. What about you? Do I need to re-ask the question?
I would love it.
All right. So let's say you introduce your man to somebody in public of the opposite sex that you like an acquaintance with. Like you're not really cool with them, but you not cool with them. It's just like y'all know of each other, this and that, but y'all ain't never like went out or hung together, but y'all know each other. If that person sends him a friend request after that, are they allowed to accept it?
I feel like he should discuss it with me. I feel like if he don't discuss it with me and he don't let me know, it is kind of weird.
Hmm.
And like I said earlier, it depends on how deep that person is with social media.
Yeah.
So it's like if that person don't really care about social media, then it's cool. But if that person is always on social media that you're dating, they should be like, "Hey, such and such follow me. You introduced me to this person, and I just want to let you know should I accept them or not." I feel like we should be at that point. So yeah, it is kind of weird on that person's behalf to just friend request them. But I understand people are people. We be peopling.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just happened like that. It might just be a curiosity.
Yeah, they might
But
be trying to be nosy.
yeah. But to hold your person accountable, that's on your person that you're dating. And it's up for them to let them know that this person has requested them and they remember who they was from that situation.
Mm, okay.
hmm.
I feel like I'm glad y'all answered it that way because I was like, dang, like I always wondered was that petty or like am I tripping? But nah, like that's weird. That's weird to me. Like, why are you doing it? So, all right. Any closing remarks before I let y'all go?
I need,
Um,
I need to do this again.
yeah. My closing remark is, James, I hope that you are highly successful in your podcast journey. And I really fuck with what you're doing right now. And this conversation was very pleasant.
Thank you. Thank you. That mean a lot. That mean a lot.
I agree. I would like to echo that. It was fun. I wish you all the success.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Man, how do I get married, man? I need to get in the game.
We'll do a podcast on that. We'll put you on the block and see what What happens, man? Getting married? Yeah. Man, I don't know, bro. That's a loaded question. Cause you can get married, but can you stay married? You know
I'm
what I'm
trying to
saying?
figure out why he said, "How does he get married?" Like he the one that's getting proposed to, sir.
I
You
know.
just
Oh
was
I
snap!
proposed.
She snapped. Then she snapped. Then she snapped.
What do you
For real.
mean?
She snapped. Then oh,
ain't mean it like that.
that's crazy. I ain't think about it. Yeah, you don't. You got to get on your knee, bro. Gotta get on that knee.
For real. Me and my man just had this conversation earlier. Everybody keep wanting to be involved until his proposal, and I'm like, I don't want all that. I just want you to do it on your own time. And
Yeah.
he like, you know what? It's gonna be on my own time.
Okay. Okay.
But I like
As he should.
As he should, man.
as he should.
But yeah, man, I enjoyed y'all. Yeah, I enjoyed y'all.